And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mateusz Gamer Gamrot! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens!
All right, round 1 underway, and when you're fighting Jeremy Stevens, so much of your focus has to be on the power coming back your way. But Stevens has focused a lot on cardio of late since moving down to 145 pounds, so don't be surprised to see Stevens finish even stronger than he starts. All right, so this boxer told us he has done nothing but defend takedowns over the last 8 weeks, and he's able to stop the first shot tonight.
John, I was smirking. I was smirking in the fighter meeting like, okay, this guy's just talking. But nope, he goes out there and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. This has to be a massive...
Oh, big ground strikes. Stevens has got him stacked up here. Side control.
Wow, great instincts, John. Beautiful transition. Now he's got full guard.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Stay relaxed.
Stevens is back in half guard.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle. Yep. Arm triangle, that's tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Well, you know he can stick and move, and in this case, oh! Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, it feels like he's got a read on it now. So let's see if he can keep pressing or if he tries to slow things down a little bit.
Shooting for a takedown here. He is stuffed. Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. Just as they divorce it now, that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
Oh, he's got him hurting here.
And that's...
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, that looks tight. Oh,
my goodness.
Gotta be it. Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the front, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Gamrot's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot, too.
Yeah.
right over the eye so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well.
Stevens gets up now, so nice work to get out from that compromising position. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one, so he continues to slow his opponent down.
Nice attack.
Nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Back to their feet now.
And now some separation.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, look at that. Blocks the shot and then lands a beautiful counter.
Just mixing up the target wonderfully. Never allowing his opponent to know exactly where he's coming.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Gamrot's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Arms in deep. Now they start getting tight.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more...
Number two. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round between the lightweights. All right, as we come down the stretch in this one, the narrative largely has been what we set up off the top. A well-rounded fighter mixing up the martial arts. Might get the TKO here. Oh! Half guard now. Stevens getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, posture's up and landed a huge hand strike there. Nicely done by Gamera. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhooks when you're fighting in the half guard position in the mat.
Back to his feet. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity.
What is straight and close, and I...
Oh, and there goes the stoppage.
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight.
He can fight. That son of a... Hey, he has got it going. Very good stoppage there. No complaints from me. And you know I love to complain about stoppages.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mateusz Gamera!
All right, so a big win by stoppage for him here tonight, champ, and really a lot of stylistic challenges in this matchup, fighting a credentialed boxer, and not only emerges with the win, but gets the finish to boot.
It was overwhelming. He overwhelmed him from the start of the fight. He just showed him that you cannot have one single skill if you hope to be successful in the UFC. He showed what mixed martial arts truly is.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Green Killer Silva! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, King Casey
Ready, ready, fight.
All right, so here we go with round one. Going to be very interesting to see how this plays out stylistically, because both women can truly do it all.
This is a very close fight, very competitive fight. Both of these young women are so well-rounded that you can't find an advantage for either fighter. I'm so excited I can barely stay in my seat. Fight behind a nice jab.
Very good. Keep that pace. Keep it up. She can't take much more of that.
Massive head kick.
Another big body kick lands. Takedown attempt here off the double leg. Okay, J.A. Okay, J.A. That was a nice job by her getting that takedown. a couple seconds ago. But now, she's got to try and secure this position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Silva. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's ooh, brutal leg kick lands. She's on.
When she throws those leg kicks, she's trying to end the fight. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that
you've got to be so technically proficient and athletic to land a crank
And
hit
her
like
just
that.
locked in.
Yeah. Silva's cut above the eye. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, my goodness. Strikes landed on both sides. Well, a lot of offense coming her way, but she's blocking a lot of these strikes with that high guard.
Yeah, John, she's got a very conventional guard, but she's smart, right? She's a very smart fighter, and she does not leave her opponents many open.
Straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent maybe seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
60 seconds, let's go.
Half guard for her now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Final seconds here. That is a nasty leg kick. I'm not sure how many more of those she can take.
No, and that was wrong with her. I mean, she hurt her opponent with the leg kick.
Round two straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Silva's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
What I want you to do next round, find that double jab and straight right.
All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can't get there again.
Ready? Ready? Let's
All
get it
right,
work.
round two.
Oh.
Oh, man, another punishing blow up top. Even if you get the hand up, that head kick is still partially getting through, and these head kicks are really taking their toll as this fight advances. Connection fire there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Well, she is clearly gassed out at this point of the fight. The stamina is low, and even when she misses a strike, that is an exhausting effort as well. So, oh, you see that? She's trying not to show off that flip, but she got hit hard.
It's hard to keep your poker face whenever you are taking this level of leg kicks from your opponent.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Oh, another one.
Back to the feet. Now a leg kick. 90 seconds to go in round 2. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again. She's in a ton of trouble here.
O'Neal's taken a ton of damage already on that lead leg. No surprise to see her switch up the footwork here. Oh, man. So there's the one. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Good. Good.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
She's getting up, yep.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. We might get a stoppage here soon.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Setting up a sub here. Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, how about the awareness and the execution, champ? She got out.
I mean, beautiful work, John. She found her way out of that submission.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Under 3 minutes to go here in our third and final round.
Nice. She's stepping over the mount here. Oh.
Oh, she made that one count. And that will do it.
Holy smokes.
With a huge win tonight.
Holy smokes.
All right, let us re-rack the replay for you now as she gets it done decisively by TKO.
John, she is so sure that when the fight hits the ground, if she can gain posture, she is going to finish fight. A phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on full display tonight. She gets another victory.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Green Killer Silva!
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted, she got it done.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tabitha Baby Shark Ricci! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tisha Tiny Tornado Pennington!
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, early round 1, and you know her strategy tonight is going to be to kick likely to the body. No denying the power she packs, really on both sides.
Yeah, she does a fantastic job of switch kicking when she's in conventional stance and also throwing that back power kick whenever she is fighting as a southpaw. She is very well-rounded, but she's very educated in throwing kicks to the body. Nice spinning kick.
Oh, and again! All right, early round 1, and these women really aren't throwing much, just a lot of idling, definitely a pedestrian start. Oh, she lands a huge early shot, trying to send her to the promised land.
I mean, what a beautiful shot early in the fight. She put her on notice right away. Big counter right hand.
Vintage Tisha Torres on the feet here, and much was made of her decision to go back to American Top Team a few fights ago. She believes the structure at that camp, the forced accountability, is something she absolutely needs if she's going to work her way up this strawweight ladder. Huge head kick!
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Bro, she's still fighting. All right, so nearly an early knockout. It looks like maybe she has recovered, but her opponent clearly has a beat on her early on in this fight.
She's got to figure it out. I mean, she is doing everything she intended to do in this fight. She hurt her opponent very early. Now, let's see if she can go find the finish.
Rhythm, and you got to feel good for her because she has been frustrated in fight.
Yeah, John, and you knew she was better than that, but it was all a matter of finding her rhythm, getting to her flow state, and putting herself in a position to get a victory. Now, you are watching who we thought we would see the moment she stepped into the octagon. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Big counter right hand.
Just misses with a left hook there. Baby Shark's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open.
What a result.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tabitha Baby Shark Rexus!
All right, so DC just gave UFC President Dana White the money sign. Perhaps you think that was bonus worthy as she gets her out of there tonight.
Oh, John. Write the check, Dana White. Don't even deny this young lady after she did what she did out here. She went out there and she dominated. And to top it off, she got the finish. It doesn't get any better when you have performances like this.